Well, since last time the King Von situation happened where he got killed.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because I interviewed Track, who was his manager, who got shot in the process as well, in the legs. And, we kind of went through the chain of events of, King Von was there, and then he saw Quando Rondo, and then before you know it, before anyone really even realized what was happening, he ran up on him, started punching Quando, and then Quando's little man, little Tim, pulled out a gun and killed King Von.
Yeah.
And we talked about how similar it was to the 2Pac situation.
Yeah.
When the second tape came out and you saw the fight and everything else like that, a lot of people compare the situation to how 2Pac died.
Mm-hmm.
You have a guy that ran up on someone who he had an issue with, started punching him, and shortly afterwards, he ends up getting killed. I mean, do you think that's a fair comparison or no?
Bro, it's past fair. It's kind of crazy, right? Like, it's the same scenario. And Von is like the same type of artist, same type of guy. Like, it's just saying God must have had a plan, and the plan got to be probably bigger than we all know it is, because it's crazy how that scenario kind of fit with him.
Not exactly, because it all happened right then and there, but essentially,
pretty much the same type of thing.
Pretty much the same thing. A guy, in the same way that Pac ran and started attacking.
One thing I can say that was different about Von's situation, where it was really just a head-up fight, because he they already had words already, and I think little Quando Rondo, I think he knew that it was an issue. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, if it's an issue, and I know they some young dudes, man. They both from something. You know what I mean? So it's like, but at the same time, I think Von just wanted to get down with him. You know what I mean? I ain't think he wanted to shoot it out. Because I think he would have been ready for that. You know what I mean? Like, if he was thinking along those terms, I think he would have came ready. You know what I mean? So I think he was on some man shit. Like, he just wanted to fight. And, it just got crazy. That's what I think anyway.
Yeah, but the problem with that
is
that once you put hands on somebody,
then your people
all the rules just go out the window, man. Like, there are no, like, okay, we're just going to fight.
No,
just the two of us. No one else gonna jump in. No one's gonna get shot. No one's gonna get stabbed. It's not a damn boxing ring.
Right,
now, in a boxing ring, you don't expect anything to happen.
Right. No,
even though shit does happen sometimes in a boxing ring. You know what I mean? But in general,
I get it. But I just
that's
the only thing logically that I can come up with, because Von is from something, man. Like, you know what I mean? He's been in jail for multiple murders that he beat. So I don't think, I don't think he was in that mind frame, bro. Like, because otherwise I don't see it happening the way it did. You know what I mean? But maybe he should have been, more prepared.
Yeah. And Quando Rondo's man is now out on bail.
Yeah.
He's hanging out. Quando just bought him a new iced out watch. You even saw because I guess Big U talked about how they try to call him. To begin with. But then recently I actually saw a picture of Big U and Quando and Tim.
Yeah.
I guess they met up for whatever reason. And, shout out to Big U. He's been a guest on my show. He's got a great new documentary, on Hulu. But it's just such a sad, messy, unnecessary situation overall.
Yeah, it is, bro. Because they young, man. They my kids' age, man. Like, and it's like I said, y'all have success, man, that so many people desire, but it's like you squandering it by living the way y'all living, man. It's like, I just wish, I hope the newer guys that are coming in, like, take lessons from it and not go down that same path. You know what I mean? Because it's so unnecessary, man. It's stupid. It's foolish. And it's like, all for what? Because your ego was hurt. Didn't nobody physically get hurt in the beginning. It was just words. You know what I mean? Like, and now somebody's dead. That shit is crazy.
And from what I heard, it's over a girl that no one's even completely claiming like that. It was over an NBA Youngboy's baby mother. Who, there was a picture that was circulating of her in the studio with Von. But NBA YoungBoy's had like 3-4 kids after her, so he's not even with her like that. And Quando's affiliated with YoungBoy, so he kind of riding for his man, I guess. But it's just like so silly, stupid. Man. Like the whole thing, when you just take a step back, like, yo, this guy lost his life. This other guy is facing a murder.
And the girl's probably with another guy right now.
That neither one of them dating someone else. Neither one of them. Yeah, she got a whole new third guy. Damn. You know, and it's just like you look at the whole situation. You're just like, yo, this is just so stupid on so many levels. Like,
yeah, man.
You know, and social media fuels it all, because now it's like it ain't like back in the day. Well, you'd have to do a diss record. You have to go to the studio, record it, have the record label put it out, distribute it, market it. Now it's like, I'm just going to go.
Yeah, you can just go live
on social media and even do a tweet.
Yeah.
And then boom, it's on.
Yeah, man.
10,000 retweets. Yeah.
I feel for the young guys, man. Like, I really, really do. You know what I mean? Because, you know, it's repercussions that come with shit, especially when somebody die. You know what I mean? And that's going to make it, you know, go on forever. You know what I mean? That shit is sad, man. Yeah. It's just sad, bro. Yeah. I hate it.
It probably will. Yeah, I think Boosie said the same thing. So when you kill a boss like a King Von, it just kind of goes on forever.
That's what happens.
There's always going to be bad feelings.
Because it's egos, man. People don't understand. Like, your ego is your worst enemy. You know what I mean? And if your ego is thinking, you know, if it's outsmarting you, then it's gonna get the best of you. You know what I mean? And that's all I see with all of this stuff, bro. Because ain't none of it over nothing real. It's all some shit everybody could walk away from and go on about their life. You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
That whole situation has no serious, like there's no source of that beef that's based on anything really serious.
Right.
Nobody lost their life. No one got hurt. Nobody lost any money. It's just a bunch of men beefing with each other on social media that leads to a tragedy.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.